Yeah, you could see that we have a young squad and players who haven't been playing often for the national team so far, and we were a little bit nervous here and there. But after 50 minutes, I think we got good into the game. The game was even, but with a little bit of upper chances for us. But it was it was a deserved draw to halftime. And then we increased the pressure. Early in the second half, we managed to score out of a set piece. And then surely it was pure fight. Afterwards, especially the last 50 minutes, we had some chances to finish the game. Counters where we maybe could have scored a second goal, but we couldn't get use of these situations, and at the end it stayed really hot till the last minute. Mali was putting pressure on us, but not really creating chances, just with high balls and shots from 20-25 meters. I think we really fought well, especially a big thanks to the defense. They really gave their all and defended well, and I'm happy that we won.
Okay, colleagues, we will pick 5 questions. 2 from my left and then 3 from my right. So Sheikh Tofik, please try and do the gender balance well.
I'll do that.
Thank you.
Take a touch again. Have you observed it? Is it really something that you told them not to do, or is it more like a player that are just
No, I think if you have played before, you know that sometimes there's a little bounce from the ball, or the position is close and you think too much. I told them actually, but as a footballer, it's normal that you are trying to look for the perfect solution. But sometimes you don't need to get the perfect solution. Sometimes you just whip the ball in, even if it's 1 against 3. And sometimes the defenders can make an own goal, or you hit exactly the guy, and or you can get the second ball. So we need to improve on that, sure.
Next question.
What do you make of Semenyo's performance in a game against Ghana? What is his move in regards to how prolific he's been from Bournemouth? He's not able to replicate that from him at last.
He did really well. It's difficult to compare games from the Premier League with games in Africa and in Ghana. It's very difficult. And then all games have their own nature. And surely you can say that he stands more out in the Premier League. But for me today, he was excellent. He fought until he couldn't run anymore. Maybe he thought he could stay a little bit longer, but he was fighting. He was the lone fighter up front, and for me, I'm very glad with his performance. He put them under pressure. He made a lot of runs, decoy runs, so that others can shine. And so I'm very happy, even though he didn't have a lot of like maybe one dangerous action, but I was very satisfied with his performance and with his runs especially.
So the last gentleman, Obi.
Yes, coach. My name is Billy from Daily United. First of all, congratulations for that wonderful win. My question has to be about our left fullback, William Mensah. The best onto the national team as an enterprising fullback. But for some reason now, it looks like fans are not so content with the ability of play from William Mensah. Would you say it's as a result of complacency or lack of confidence coming from the young left fullback?
No, I think sometimes he's a little bit too confident, and we had, especially after the Chad game, we had some talks, and for everyone who has played football on a high level, he will understand. Gideon, sometimes he makes deceptions, one inside and another one outside again. If he does it in La Liga, it's fine, because in La Liga, if you lose the ball, your opponent, he will counter press you. He'll go inside with you, and then you go out, then he's out with the left foot and he can play the ball. But in Africa, sometimes they're tired. Sometimes you make a deception with the ball left, and you on the left side, then come right again for your left foot, and he's still there. So he needs to simplify his game sometimes, I think. Didn't think too complicated, but it's difficult sometimes if you're coming from different environment to switch your thinking. And this one surely he has to do better. But I have to say big congrats on how he defended really, really well. The guys on the right side are very good, especially the one who came on, Nene. He's an excellent player, very, very fast, and he did really, really well in defending.
So gender equity, any lady of the youth?
Thank you very much. Coach, my name is Helga Boka, 3 months and recent times. You had an early goal in the second half, and then 3 minutes after your team very time. I want to know what implemented delay in making changes after 17 minutes.
You know, we had our moments. Even though we were tired, you could see that Kudus and Jordan, they had their moments still when they had the ball, that they could create something. So we had to wait a little bit. But after, I think, 50 minutes to the end, 10 minutes to the end, I changed. Because surely we have a lot of quality on the bench. And I think Kamadin and Pencil came in well, and Iñaki. And if we would have used our numerical advantage in our counter situations better, we could have scored a second goal.
Coach, congrats. What do you make of Zizibo's performance? Got a late call out into the team, and most of us were not too sure of him starting, but you gave him his first start of the national team. How do you assess his performance in that? And has he come to stay for the national team?
Okay, first of all, yeah, big congrats for him. I think he really did well. It's not easy to come from I said it before, from a different environment to fit in the squad. But yeah, he knows a lot of players already in the team, and he connected well. He's very, very confident, and yeah, I think he did really extremely well, especially when you see that this was his first performance. And yeah, he's a warrior throughout. You could see. I think for the future things will even get better, but like all players, his performance in this club will decide for his next caller. But the next window is so close that I'm pretty sure that he will be called again after this performance.
Okay, so we've been granted 4 more by my boss. So Solo, Abeg, wait, I'll get to you. Then when Abeg is done, you come in. So Solo, go.
Coach, I'm Solomon from Ghanaians. Your opening coach from St. said he was surprised with the kind of football you play, considering the kind of talent you have at your disposal today. You looked so conservative, as in the kind of weekend you have, you have been expansive in the game, you have controlled the game. That just suggests that we couldn't play to the ability, we were not able to bring the best out of your team.
Yeah, so this is football. You know, sometimes you have to switch the tactics. I knew that they needed to win, so we played a little bit more defensively, and we had good headers in our team because we had 3 tall defenders. And yeah, at the end, this is his opinion. It's okay, I understand. And I had my tactics, or we had our tactics, and we decided well, I think, because what's most important is the 3 points, and we got it, and that's fine.
Abeku, City.
This is a question you have to ask the FA, so I don't know.
You are from the same media house. Please, don't tell me what I do here. No. We are all Ghanaians. Bro, relax.
Let's move on.
If he wants to be mad, I can be mad.
Let's move on, Sheikh. Let's move on.
Go ahead.
It's been a year and 7 months since you have not had much success both in terms of our team and even the results. How long until we can expect the team to be consistent? Number two, yesterday you indicated that the expectations that the Ghanaians have, you use the word problematic. You specifically said relative to its performance against Chad. Is that to say that you feel Ghanaians expect too much from the team and yourself?
No, I think the expectations are normal. This is normal. Like you said, we are Ghana, but for me, if everybody is talking before the Chad game that we already won and we already taking the 3 points, and if this gets to the heads of the players, it's a problem for me, because you see a little percentage here and there getting lost because they think it's easy. So if everybody, let's say their friends, their family, the media is talking, oh, Chad, we are always beat them, it's a danger. And I'm talking now to you again to warn everybody to think we have already gone to the World Cup. It's not like that. We have to give the same effort like today to beat Central African Republic. If we don't do this, it's a big problem. And if everybody thinks we're already gone, no, we're not done yet. We have a lot of work to do. A lot of work. It's going to be very, very difficult, very, very hard. But I think if with the right thinking, with the right mentality, we will get there.
Yes, sir.
Coach, and there was such a matter. With these two consecutive games we do, we seem to see the one goal and then silver. Are we deliberately using the one goal?
It depends. Every opponent has his, has his qualities, his weakness and his strength. And I think Mali has a very, very strong team. We decided to do that. But we have to look each game. We have to analyze each game and then to see our tactics in the games. I can't say we're going to do this every time. It depends on the opponent and on the situation.
So last question, Monica.
What are we doing about our finishing? Because we've been terrible most of the time this season in terms of the goal post and the finishing. What are you doing about the finishing of the fight?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's difficult to talk about each game. The last window we scored like 8 goals. I think it was okay, but we can't expect it all the time. So I hope that the players who missed the chances, they really think the most about it and regret that they didn't use the chances. But it's all about learning, improving, and adapting always to the circumstances. And I think, in each situation they could have taken 1, 2, 3 steps more or more time, or had to look for the partner to have a better overview to give the right pass. But these decisions, surely also I will talk individually about this, and the players that want to improve. Everybody wants to win, so it's not by it's an accident when it happens, but they have to improve and they will improve, I hope.
Okay, thank you, colleagues. Enjoy your Monday night and keep well.